Next principle under ISO 29100, purpose specification. You would say it's a part of DPDP Act also. Yes, it was ISO first created, then DPDP Act. So they resonate. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy. We are talking about ISO standards and ISO 29100 principles that came up to DPDP Act and GDPR. What is purpose specification? Purpose specification is you define the purpose before you collect data. Your user should be aware of why the data has been collected. What is the purpose of this data collection? And the purpose should be lawful, right? It should be legal. Now, when we say legal or legitimate, does not mean that it has to be under litigation or it has to be public interest, but a consent taken makes it lawful, right? So, before taking the consent, before collecting the data, you need to define the purpose and let people know that this is the reason why we are collecting your information. This is the benefit we are going to offer you. Why it is important? Because that's where, of course, if they have it in their knowledge that this is the reason information was collected and this is the benefit of, this is the likely benefit they are going to get of this information, that will build more transparency, no unnecessary collection, no misuse of personal information or chances are reduced. It would improve customer trust and would support regulatory compliances. A good purpose should be specific, clearly communicated, legitimate, relevant to the service, and properly very well documented. That's something which is extremely important. And everything in any case has to be well documented on whatever you are working. Common mistakes that organizations do is that they keep collecting data without purpose. Just in case I am doing email marketing, let me have their phone number also. Just in case tomorrow I feel like calling them up and talking to them. Put it in your purpose, put it in your consent that I am taking your phone number and there is a chance that I might call you. If the person is okay, he will provide. If the person is not okay, he will not provide. Purpose is not clear here, right? Some people collect the data, but they change the purpose later on because they think they want to use it for something else or no more use it for this purpose. So reusing for an unrelated activity, collecting without reason is a very big mistake. Business benefits, better governance, stronger confidence of the customer, reduced privacy risks, improved compliances, and better data quality. These are some of the very important business benefits of defining a purpose prior to collecting, because then when the board asks you or the regulator asks you, you have a reason, documented reason, and therefore you are more compliant, more confident, and your customer is also more confident on the work that you are doing. Key takeaways: purpose has to be defined before collection. Individuals deserve that clarity. Good governance begins with clear objectives, not with data collection. Purpose drives responsible processing of information, so be very careful. Define the purpose, collect information accordingly. Now, DPDP and GDPR adopted this. Purpose limitation, as they call it in DPDP Act, GDPR also calls it purpose limitation. You need to define the purpose clearly. DPDP said there has to be a lawful purpose. GDPR says should be collected for specified, explicit, legitimate purpose. Individuals should understand why the data is collected as per the ISO standards. DPDP says a notice needs to be provided, same as GDPR, and you should avoid any incompatible use. Incompatible use here would be usage without re-informing if the purpose is changed or using for some other purpose not known to the user whose data has been processed. So that's about purpose specification with respect to ISO 29100. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my channel, share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.